8:30 data came in. Seems like a negative data. First sign is the market push back down. We'll see what is the what we do we get any continuation here. This is the yesterday low. Okay. Buying happening in the same spot. Not anymore. Market still in the range. Morning, Valdemar. Morning, Bigum. So I'm watching this price action. We just had a release of the employment data. We had a drop, but look at this drop again. Uh, Chop, right? It came into the same range and then bounced. So this is the one of the toughest range we have created now. Either market is willing wanted to go up, this is called the contraction. So market is just contracting right now. So don't try to trade the breakout or breakdown unless we see a clear, happening. Extremely choppy price action is meaningless. Chop. If you guys trade last 3 days, more than where we stopped, you might have blown up your account because this is really extremely choppy session. Good. Yeah. We need to make we need to make sure that we basically stay safe from these basically these days. But these days are basically the days where you overtrade and you lose money. Mikul, is the Bookmap stream is on, right? And all other streams are working fine as well? Perfect. Perfect. Mm. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, again we went back to the range. So we need to avoid today. If markets stay within this range, we shouldn't be trading it. It's just um you know the bad day. We can easily be a red day for us. There's a tiny range. There you go. Again back to the range. Yeah, full recovery of this candle. I've never seen that many bottoming tails on each drop. This is something really weird. Whether it is the whatever time frame it is, it's just bizarre. Do you even remember Miguel looking market like this before? What about you, Miguel? Miguel, you were trading futures for a long time now. This is just getting the contra. Go ahead. I'm saying that have you seen the market like this? Look at the bottoming tails. How many bottoming tails are coming in now? Every day, really strong bottoming tails. Hmm. No, in the slower time frame, if you go back, what I'm, what I'm really thinking yesterday. Morning, Dan. Um, sure. I don't know. So see, all signals. You know, maybe there may be a short-term rejection given the 50 is still, but if you look at it here, we were here. The distance between the 200 and 50 was here. And then slowly, 50 is just in this consolidation. Look at how dramatically 50 is just moving back up. You see that? How dramatically it's moving up. Price still the same, but look at this, how beautifully moving. And 200 still stayed in the same position, which is the 50 at 60. And if you look at it, price is consolidating, just above that. So, I wouldn't underestimate the market. Okay, so here. So first you need to tell me that why this was happen. This why this sell-off happened. Yeah, right. Exactly, right. So market was close to 6,150. So if this bad news tariff has taken care by the market, through the Trump, through the policy, through the negotiation, then there's no way market needs to stay there. Then market needs to go back where it was, and market was around 6,150. So likely market gonna go this and break out, but in 1 month, 2 months, maybe no, maybe end of the year, yes. So, but how it's gonna go, nobody knows. But I wouldn't say this market is doesn't have any. Look at the S&P 500 earning expectations is completely blown, right? They are doing really well. NVIDIA restrictions are been out. So NVIDIA, again, the market player AI saw semiconductors are back in the market. So there are a lot of things happening we wouldn't hear. So always remember, if there are bad news and market is not considering those bad news as a bad news, it means that market is already has discounted that. And market is always towards the future, not perspective of the past. So I will show you one chart, and then that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. So this is the NVIDIA chart, okay? I'm gonna basically I was yesterday thinking, and I feel like that it seems like the market is wanting to do this. Look at this. Yeah, okay. So look at here. So it's not exactly like that because the 200 is always the up, but I think this could be the scenario where market was trying to do, assume this is a 6,020, market broke out, then fail, and look at this failure. As was, it seems like that this is going to go down. And then what happened? In just few days, the NVIDIA went over the highs, a small dip, and then here you go, right? And if you look at the now ES chart, we just saw that ES was on the top, and then sudden sell-off came in, right? Aggressive sell-off. And then we saw that, straight up. And we saw the little sell-off, and then we bought back up again. Now market is just consolidating in the very tiny range. Sooner or later is going to break out. Now let's compare this with the ES chart. This is what I was saying. Look at this. This was the last August sell-off, and then when it started ripping, it's how then they completely from 4,000 to 4,150, and then move all the way to the 5,000 and then more, right? Now look at this. So aggressive sell-off, one leg, second leg up, then down, right? And then we saw a consolidation or just a small higher low, and then market ripped, another down, up, now market consolidating. Seems to me that this kind of a structure like an NVDA where on the top aggressive sell-off and then move immediately back up. And it could be that, market may want to claim. It's just that market, I think, expecting a two rate cuts or three, it could be the rate cut could be the important one. But I think that overall, there's nothing which stopping market to not to go because the earning revisions came in, and I think 2025 S&P 500 companies earning revision is on the upside. That's why I don't like to predict. If market will go up, we're gonna take long setups. If market will go down, we're gonna take short setup. Today is basically a chop zone, a very tiny range, and I think that we should avoid trading within this range because this range is just going to be the killer range. Hi Vivek, morning. It's good, good. Yeah, I'm still not feeling well, man. I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's been almost I think second week now. So doctor is saying kind of viral, gonna take 3 weeks to resolve. No, I don't think so. I think they did the test yesterday. Uh, it's just maybe uh, I think viral, but I think they were saying this viral is just take the multiple days, multiple weeks basically. Oh, really? Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and I think usually your body needs some time, a little bit, to adjust to the new environment if you're traveling outside the country. Hmm. That's true. So market is in a very bad range at this point. What happened? Oh my goodness. I'm glad we are not shorted this. Look at this. What happened? What happened, guys? Get it, get the information. There's something happened. If that's the correct, we will trade the breakout now. No, I think the what do you call the no, but that was 8:30. That was 8:30, 8:49. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna trade. This looks good. I think that's not, I mean, there's something more to it. This is a big jump. Um, because market was in a contraction, they just hit the 6,015. Uh, but I don't see anyway. Sometimes it's just maybe nothing, it's just maybe somebody was trying to make fun. It's okay, one look and see, I'm gonna place 1,001. I will check on the X. The yields are going down. The yields are going down. So that's the good news. I mean, I'm glad 6,000 hit because market was just waiting for it. Usually Benziga will tell you the news. I just went small size long. I don't want to recommend you guys, so I didn't call it out. Let's see what does happen. We'll see. Looks very interesting pattern to me, but risk is really high. It can easily drop. If this bounce happen over 6,005, you can consider going along with a 5 point risk. Not holding. Yeah, I'm out. A small loss. So if see this could be an important structure. So if it that fails and doesn't hold, right, then does really mean that the 6,000 market is not ready for 6,000 because it already broke today in the pre-market. Well, whatever the news it is. So if it's not able to keep the 6,000 safe, then it's mean that the let's see. We're gonna see. As now it's good consolidation over happening. Let's see, can it hold 6,000 now? A very big pullback. So this move is almost 3 points or fifth or 30 points move. In fact, 40 points. 66017 close to is the high. Just imagine. Uh, yeah, so maybe because he was referring yesterday in his tweet that it's hard to talk with China, so they might be expecting some good news. Yes, ma'am. Mm, yeah. Yeah, yeah. See, I mean, I think that this is a bullish flow. Market is already consolidating. Market wanted to break 6,000. Market broke now, whatever the news it is. Now we need to see that whether can market can hold 6,000 breakout or no. If it can hold the breakout, then it's mean that this market is ready for another leg up. But if it's not, if it fails, that just means that the downside coming in. But I don't think so. The downside means downside because overall things are really positive. Inflation is under control. There is no significant headwind at this point. So I re-entered here, but I it's not moving anywhere. So I'm gonna put on the break even now. Uh, doesn't let me because it's where it is right now. All right, I'm stopping. I'm not gonna hold it. It's not pushing. So see, idea was the if you look at it, the let me open the here. So I went basically entered. So first entry was my here, hoping to go. It went a little bit in favor, then came back down. So I stopped out here. Then I saw the double bottom. I re-entered here and I took the first contract out just to cover previous $150 loss. And then it came back down and then I stopped out again. So I have net $30 loss. But this is the way I attempted it. So if this push continues, then I could hold. But given it didn't, right? So I'm not sure. It might fall or it might gonna churn here. So I don't want to take short side bet at this point. But remember now, so I was 8:30. I was talking about that there is a small contraction in the very tiny range that's changed everything by one candle. So now we are in the middle of the range, but the range is no more of the 5.10 points. Today we need to give a wider risk reward, okay? We're gonna find the smaller entries, but but the way it's moving right now, we make sure that we adjust the minimum 10-point risk the way this volatility came in. See here, this drop came in. So, way this drop is coming in or the way the candle are forming, we need to give a little bit more room for our trades. Already had it. And what is successful or no? Yeah, China state media reported the call held between on the Trump was a Trump request. Yeah. No details about the call, but good news overall. Okay, so no news about what was discussed, but they are saying that at least, they have discussed. They have talked because they were not even talking. Because I think if you look at it, to be honest, prospectively, that yesterday the Trump's tweet that The China's president is hard to negotiate, blah blah blah. And in a nutshell, you are saying that please call me. Because if you're praising your opponent, it's mean that you are stuck, right? And you want to your help too. So so ultimately, basically, you are saying your opponent that hey, come see if you wanna trade, if it's go over 59.95, you can take the 5 point risk. I'm long. Let's see. Yeah, 59.95. Let's see. It's just a point move right now. Point. I mean, just a tick. Let's see. Can it continue now? Okay, gun is moving. Come on, we want a retest of 6,000 first and then push. No pullback. No pullback. This I didn't like this pullback. Come on, hold it. Hold it. Come on, push up. Squeeze the short sellers. Good. Right, good. Moving in a direction now. Come on, no pullback. Come on. No pullback. No pullback. Come on. Push. Good. Start moving. I'm gonna lift the stop at the break even now. If it fails here, then I will just take the break even. But if it's continue, I will ride. Come on, come on. Excuse me. Morning, John. Come on. Don't stop me out. Don't stop me out. Come on. Push, push, push. You can do it. Break 6,000. Just give me 1 second. All right, I've stopped out on this drop. I stopped out on this drop. And you can always see on the left side, I keep my position here. So when you see the position is gonna come here. So you can always see that. It's just churning. That's what it said that, it has a chance. So if you look at it, it is making the lower highs. Okay. So it's mean that it might be wanted to go further down. But given this push up, I was thinking that it's gonna go like this, right? And either I wanted to expect this to go here. Now, if it's moving like this, it maybe go like this, right? But I don't want it to come into this trend if it's failing, and then we're gonna stuck, right? Therefore, I basically stopped out. So, uh, but ideally, it should rip here, or now it can rip. So it seems like it wanted to rip now. But the problem is that there was just a news. There's no information yet, right? So see, when these kind of setups comes in, and when you see that this is is trending lower highs, you make sure that you do not take it at the breakout, because if you take breakout, then you can get it filled. That's why I basically took it when it found the support. We went long here, 59.95. We have this resistance here on top, so we still have the room. So the moment it came into my direction, I left it to the break even. If it fails, then I'm stop out. But if it's continued to move, we can look for the back test, and then we can go long. It's really hard when the structure is lower high structure, um, and you trend basically on the breakout. It can easily go up. You go long and it fails, and you just push you down, and stop you out. Yeah, this is thing. Yeah, just Trump call. Yeah, basically on the request. I think they called, but they're saying that on the request of the Trump, that president called, Chinese president. There's so much ego involved. No, there's so much ego that nobody wants to accept that who did the call. Yeah. And see, you need to understand that I think one time Tim Cook, the Apple CEO, mentioned that, people think that the China is still making the cheap stuff, and that's the where it is. And he said, no, that's not correct. China has moved so long ago, and they have so many good industries, productive engineering and technology that, we cannot imagine. So don't take it. They have a skilled laborers, they are unskilled laborers, they have everything there. They have this strength. So, uh, and so when you negotiate to them, you need to negotiate with the perspective that they are just not, outsourcing. Okay, see here. So now it's breaking out. Let's see that if you can find a trade here. I'm not gonna take the breakout trade on this area. Right? If we get something here, we can take it from the top side. And the way everything is being done after the globalization, after post 2000, that the we heavily reliant on their production and their pricing, because they do the mass production for the whole world, and that's where the cost saving comes in. Yeah, Netflix was, and that's they have the control too. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, and I think that's what they were referring to a few days ago, that this is That the US needs for the national interest. So this may basically impacting the national interest if they don't release that. So see, that's what I'm saying. The breakout. That's why I was asking you not to take the breakout. See here, breakout failed. So you don't want to get stuck into those range. If it's gonna see the clear breakout, then we're gonna take it. Otherwise, we don't need it. Yeah. So our plan is clear today. Uh, so we have the clear range. Look at 6,000 was still the market is below the 6,000. So we need to see that can we clear the 6,000 level? And if we can clear the 6,000 level, then we're gonna go for the long side. But if it fails 6,000 and come down, downtrending, then we'll continue to trend, take the downside trades. Guys, I really appreciate if you give a thumbs up on the WhatsApp, or people are watching on the YouTube X. Uh, Today I see that not many likes came in. Really appreciate if you can give a thumbs up. Today is very important for you guys to watch the book map, to keep the book map on your screens, because book map is going to be play an important role today. So those who are not watching the book map, they should. Instead of 15 minutes, I think it's failing now, 6,000, clearly failing. So we have that's what remember I was taking that don't take the breakout. See if somebody was trying to take out the breakout here, now you get stuck. So always make sure that you understand the structure. So it's making clearly, I can see that, high, low, lower high, right? So when something is making a lower high, you can't take the breakout. This is support now. This is the range. So it doesn't mean that you go short either. I will be back. I'm going to use the restroom and be back. See, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't really mean for short as well because see, exactly in the range we marked it, it's bouncing. So, sometime is just learn from this example. I think this is before I go. I think just reflect here. See what I said, that there is a range here. I said to you that don't go long here. But and I just said to you, and if you go back in the YouTube recording, I said don't go even short either, because I can clearly see that there is a range here, right? So sometime in the small tiny range, don't try to do long or short. Wait for it to give you the clear indication, a clear structure with where market is wanted to move after this big move, right? I'll be back. So see here what see exactly market's still there where I left. Pushes back up. People think this time is gonna break out, then again fail. So, just leave the market. Don't don't push the market. When we're gonna see the patterns, we're gonna trade it. But at this point, there's no pattern. I know that so many traders would have just already have been blown or finished with their daily loss limit just trading this garbage action even before the market opened. Today, you guys are not using the book map. Give a thumbs up. I don't see that many thumbs ups today on the book map. Guys on the YouTube have any questions? I still feel I don't know who watched on the X. They never respond. Right, 3 minutes. Remember, as I said, the volatility a little higher. So try to adjust your risk reward and we'll try to get it, at least a 10-point risk. Maybe, given the reward, we can see that we can get the fine, good reward, but don't expect too much reward unless we see a breakout or breakdown. But because of the volatility, just adjust your risk. It could be today, could be the day of 1:1 risk reward, or maybe 1:2. We'll try to find the smaller risk entries. But given the volatility in this expansion in this candle, there might be, uh, what you call the extreme movements quickly, either in our favor or in our direction. So we need to give a room for the trade to work. Just like if you see in the pre-market, sometime even one candle come for 5 or 6 points, right? So we need to be careful in sizing properly today. Otherwise, we're just gonna be stop out um, very easily. The way we saw the orders yesterday, 6,000, there was a big orders. Today, there is not big orders. So it's mean that this spike has absorbed basically the whole layer. Now, if you look at it, there are not, there are not too many buyers or big orders on the display on the 6,000. This really means that the market may be ready for breakout today. See, again, market tried to break out and fail. Let's see if we can go. Market opened, first move up, try to break out the 6,000. Watch out, okay, watch out. Let's see if we can find the good trades here. I'm gonna wait for 6,000 to break clearly, but I don't see any big orders here, so it's possible it can break quickly. Yeah, it failed 6,000 again. Big volume came in. Oh, very big. Those who were trying to go long at this point, they got stuck. Big drop, really big drop. See, that's what I was saying. That's the expansion happened now. In just 1 minute, again, the candle size turning into 8 to 10 points risk. Let's see what happens. Still in the ranges, so we don't need to worry about it. A very big drop came in. It's 5 minutes, really, really big. Complete close the gap in just 5 minutes. Extremely bearish 5 minutes. So that's basically just put it, excuse me, just put it exactly back to into a range. Nothing to see here. Again, the range, and then just trying to push back up on the range. Yep. ES looks weak, but NQ looks still strong. NQ is again bouncing back. Look at this NQ made the bottoming tail bounce back up. ES is still holding on the lows. You can try a very small size because we are going to go before the range breaks 5980, break of 5980 with the 5 point list. Go with the smaller size. Not yet. Didn't break 5980 yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. No, never broke the 5980. A lot of orders sitting on 5980. If you can break down, absorb, then not yet. Only thing which I don't like it that the NQ doesn't want to come down. If with NQ going to follow ES, then we're gonna see a big drop. And that's what I'm expecting. So 5980, very close to the entry. Not yet, but very close to the entry. Not yet. Not yet. Very close to the entry. Not yet. Okay. I'm in. I'm in the trade. We want just a continuation now. We are also closing the gap here. That's why I was asking you to take a smaller size. Let's see if we can break this 76. Come on. Yes, we are breaking it. Come on, break, 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 break. Good, very good trade. Very good trade. Somebody took it with me? Come on up. Yeah, I don't want to pull back. Come on, just a little bit more. I want this, the 58.70 to flush a little bit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No bounce. Come on. There's a pre-market low and then the yesterday low as well. But seems like market is bearish, really bearish. Flow. Come on, come on. Flash it, flash it. No bounce. Don't bounce, don't bounce. Don't bounce. This is a big bounce came in. We want this to continue the downside move. This bounce maybe to trap the people to think about is going further up. This is trap the long. I'm turned red into this. You don't want a too much bounce here. Come on. If it's gonna, reclaim the 59.80, we have to stop out. Hopefully this is the bounce. That's it. It's gonna push down, back down now again. Let go, let go. Come on, here you go. Come on, push. Down, down. Don't claim it. Trap all the buyers who wanted to buy here. The flow is negative. Come on, push. I think this is an important one because this is the overnight low. Can it can it break? Come on, come on, come on. No. Don't climb back up. This is not a good sign. Come on. Don't. If it's turned green back up again, then there is a possibility that market wanted to reverse, but so far looks good. Come on. 75. Come on, can it break 75 and then go to 72, 71? Basically, NQ still holding it as a green. Come on. No bounce. Don't bounce. I didn't like this bounce. Still in the trade. Holding it. There is a big order at 59.65 if you can get that order. Come on. Don't do that. Don't bounce. Come on. Very good. I'm writing it. Oh, I closed it. We nailed it, guys. We nailed it. Were you guys with me all the time? Why 7 points? What are you talking about? What 7 point man? This is a drop of almost the 20 points drop. What about the other guys? Dan, John? I know Dan must be holding still, so I wouldn't say anything to him. How many? Right. Those who close on the 7 points, they still need to treat us, and those who hold longer, they still need to treat me. How about that? Doesn't really matter. Win is win, whether 7 points or 17 points. You need to feel happy that see how we spotted the structure? Did you see that? Yeah, it will be, but you can't take everything. No, you can't take everything, right? Can you? You can't take everything, right? 59.65 was the order place where there was a big order there. So, and then look at this extension is also happened. So there might be a temporary pullback here. Anyone on the YouTube or X taking the trade with us? You know, come on, guys. We're doing every day such a good trades, but look at it. We only have four viewers on the trade on the YouTube. I don't know why. We need to push this. People need to come and see how we make money slowly and gently. If you're watching us on the X or on the YouTube, please give a thumbs up, man. Do we deserve it or no? Guys, what do you think? Vivek, did you take the trade? How many points? Yeah. See, is yeah, this is not, I mean, it's that's fine. I mean, that was saying doesn't really matter the small or big. The win is win. Now you know the structure. So what your job is, take the screenshot of the book map, take the screenshot of this, look at it that how moving averages flow, what was the context, and document that somewhere. So then next time this situation comes in, when you're gonna document it, you're gonna remember. I cannot tell you that what I used to do, I used to watch the whole sessions again and again, uh, just to identify these structures. So if you are serious about it, that's the way you need to learn. I will explain to you, I will guide you, you trade with me, but then you learn, okay? And then you learn. Yeah, and I think only reason Yeah, the only reason it was pushing because you look at it from the perspective that this is it rejected the 6,000 level, and now it's pushing down. So now people think those who people are holding it for 6,000 to go. Now they're scared because they're thinking that there will be more profit taking. You see what I'm saying? So the context has changed. So people who wanted to go, they were thinking that everyone was not taking the profit and keep adding it on the dip because they were hoping 6,000 to bounce. And 6,000 happened, but never reclaimed. What I said in the pre-market session, we need to see that whether we can claim the 6,000 and we test it. The market opened, we tested in the first minute and then we failed. The moment failed it, that's it. You failed it. I mean, there's no, it's just like if you have two child, one fail in the exam, then you say, oh, you failed it, right? So so they were all waiting on counting on it, but it failed, right? So when it's failed, then you do not, then everybody started bailing out. And the support which was created yesterday with the hope of that this is going to break 6,000, not anymore now. So see another consolidation happen. If we get the 5 minutes, another uh, consolidation here, maybe we can thinking of small size down, another leg down. But right now it's still extended. We need a little bit more consolidation. Guys on the YouTube, give it a thumbs up, man, and then say whether you have taken the trade with us or no. I don't know. Do you see that? I see almost 40 people on the X watching us, but they never comment anything. Interesting, isn't it? Are you guys all on the X or no? Yeah, you too. So I like it the way it's consolidating here, but it seems like a little bit more extended. So I wanted to see if we can get a little bit more consolidation here. It's close to S4, but NQ still have a room to move down. All right, market broke down, another leg down. NQ is holding the support. So guys, we basically launching the uh, you know rebuild mentorship program. I have got two subscriptions. If you really wanted to improve and go further, what I'm thinking that I'm basically going to spend one of my additional time on one-on-one, and with the 16 weeks mentorship program, what I'm gonna do. Um, I'm gonna deep dive with you guys. Gonna have spend more time with you, helping you the strategy and helping you forming your right setup. So based on the individualized plan, you were able to trade very well alongside with me, and then all by yourself independently. So if you're interested in learning about that program, or wanted to join this program, email to me and I'm going to share the details about it. I'm going to share more details about about that program. This is, there's another leg down came in. Look at this day leg, NQ still holding it. Oh, I didn't realize something. I just noticed when they click it. Oh shit. There was something happened. Can you guys hear me? There's something wrong happening. I don't know why I didn't realize what the heck is happening. Shit. There's something wrong happening, and I didn't even realize that I was having an order into my system somewhere. I mistakenly clicked or whatever. Oh God. Anyway. All right. So those who are interested in the program, please let me know. Is it 10 o'clock? We are almost done with the trading. So market is bouncing right now. We'll see that how this bounce play out. Market is right now retesting the prior day close. If you look at this one, a very bearish candle on 30 minutes. So 10 o'clock can happen. Let's see what it does now. And if you look at it honestly here, let me just remove the pre-market data. You're gonna see that we're still in the ranges. So it didn't break the range too much. Especially NQ is still in the range. Guys have any questions? Guys on the YouTube taking any trade? All right, guys, what you gonna do? Any questions? Or gonna hang around for a while? The market can easily reverse now because market is still in the range. So right now, see, it's consolidating here. I was watching to see what happened. So market still holding this. Do you guys have any questions? You know, see, as far as we're not able to claim 5980 for ES and 21,780, ish area on the on the NQ, market is not going to turn bullish. It could be that today, we see another leg down. We'll see what happened in the next. I think we need to give a little bit more time market to digest this move, and then market will decide in 10-15 minutes. So see, it possible that it tried today, it failed, and then it pushed down for next 2 days and then moved back up. It highly possible that it gonna continue to have a sell a little bit more, um, and then move back up. Or maybe you're right. Maybe, it just claimed it a bit here, just calm down, and then afternoon it just moved back up and claimed the 6,000. Now it's consolidating. So we still have 15 minutes to finish this candle in 30 minutes. So right now we're consolidating after the big leg, we're consolidating here. All right, so remember tomorrow there's no streaming. I'm traveling, so I will not be online tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, it's just consolidating. We need to see whether this consolidation get any legs or not. Yeah, it's still bearish. Still bearish because of the initial move. As far as it's not able to claim the VWAP, we cannot say. Yeah. Right now, NQ is holding pre-market low. This move came in. Let's see what it does. Another big spike came in. Look at this spike in the market. All right, I'm not going to take any more trade. We had a really, really good week. We have really, really good week, overall week. So I'm really happy with all the results. Are you guys happy with the results? All right, so I'm gonna end the transmission here and I'm gonna see you on Monday, okay? Give a thumbs up and share so we can all have enjoy this blessing, okay?